technically day 42. I did practice yesterday, I just did not make a video because I just wanted to focus on practicing and not do technical stuff. And I had to practice a bunch of pop music, and I don't want to put that on YouTube because of copyright and stuff. So we're back to doing holes today. And I have not played really that much today other than teaching. So a lot of, Bach minuets and stuff. So, where should we start? I wanted to practice getting into this crazy lento maestoso thing. Not necessarily to get the crazy fast notes that I think are never really going to sound that great because it's just an awkward thing, but to get into it from the previous measures. As it goes from a G to a D sharp. So if I'm on an F natural, I'm going to an E flat, it's a second. So I keep overthinking it and thinking I have to shift, but I don't, right? Because it's an F to an E flat, right? So that's just a whole step. But I keep seeing it because it's a D sharp. And harmonically, it's an E flat, which is a whole step from F, but I keep thinking it's a third back. So I'm trying to train myself to not shift back and just put my first finger down. Also getting the extension that I've worked my way into in tune is helpful. Let's do a tuner on that just to make sure. Because it's definitely going to stick out because it's so high. Very Star Trek-y. That's not copyright, it's in Holst. Star Trek took it from Holst. Try and get into that transition. It's not right. Oh, let's tune, shall we? As my friend Michael says, we tune because we care. This. I didn't think I did. The extension's pulling my finger out. That's what's going on. Okay. I'm ready to roll back a little. So I got the one, but then I panicked about everything else. So again, we do it. That's why we practice. string cross, it takes a little more bow for crossing the string. So you need to plan for that when you're crossing the string. In this case, you're going all the way over. You're doing G, D, A, D, E, A, D, G. So it's a lot of bow. So I need to plan to be in the lower half of the bow for this to work. We'll see, because it's still in progress for trying to sound good. And not moving my finger up. Where I lit. Come on, just put your first finger down. There we go. Okay, now we need to work on the bowing. Thankfully it's going to be really loud here, because every time I pick my first finger up, there's like a sound, because I'm sort of pushing into the string and then coming off. I can actually avoid doing that. Some rolling. Getting to the fifth. Break this up into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to try just putting it on metronome. Uber slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starts wandering and I can't do it, which I need to just basically memorize it. Am I hitting that right? I'm not. No, I'm not. Just went blank. Excuse me while I get closer to the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D. Uh-oh. We're gonna go a lot faster. One, two, three, four, five, one, two, three. Okay, so that's gonna be 90, and then if we do it at 45, that's just a quarter. So it's the same exact tempo, but it's one beat instead of two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. That's largo. And lento is like 40. So, I mean, 45. I think it's faster than that, though. Maybe. That's 45, and that's already faster than lento, but it's maestoso, so I'm gonna say 45, but I'm gonna try and get like tomorrow to maybe 50, 55, just to make sure that I can keep up. But okay, so that's my teach for today, because it is a lot better than what it was when I started. So when you have these like really huge, what is it, groups of notes, and when I first looked at it, and this is okay when you're sight reading, when you look at something like that, you kind of go, okay, that's effect. No one's gonna be like, you missed that B in the middle of that 10-note run, right? However, so when you're sight reading, you can make it look. I'm gonna get closer so you can see what I'm talking about. And I know there's a glare. I'm sorry, I'm right in front of a window. You see that? Okay. So when you're sight reading, no one's gonna really care about that. Just get from point A to point B, right? And just do your best, right? However, when you can actually get it more accurate. I still think it's not a super great sounding part, and maybe there's another way to approach this. This is what I've landed on. When you get something like that and you're going to practice it, break it up and put your metronome on smaller subdivisions so that your brain isn't just seeing a big mass of notes. Just like a phone number, you say I was going to say my phone number, which I'm not going to do because it's on YouTube. But you know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get it into groups, right? So this 10 guy, I said, okay, well, I'm going to break it up into fives, and I'm going to put 5 on every 8th note, and that way I can practice it very, very slowly, and then I speed it up. And then once I get to a point where I can go back and start doing it in quarter notes, then I divide the number. So I got it up to 90, and then I could do it at 45, and then I move forward from there. So my big teach for you, and for me, which I learned today because it made it a lot easier to play, is to get smaller groups of the notes so your brain has a chance to memorize it and group it rather than just like notes everywhere, 10 notes in one beat, right? Mind exploding. That'll help. And in this case, for all my orchestra friends that are watching this, my second buddies in my section, I'm leaving that second finger down. I'm kind of rolling across. It's not the best sounding, but it's going to save a little time than lifting the 2 and then placing the 1 and then coming back. It makes us, the faster it is, the more your shape of your hand is. I always think of Bach. And how, he's got some of these chords and things like that all the sonatas and partitas basically, and thinking about the shape of your hand and having the hand shaped already and letting the bow arm just do the work to cross rather than going, right? Shape the hand, go across like a guitarist, right? Boom, strum, strum. Okay, so that's why I would suggest leaving that second finger down, even though, yeah, it's a fifth and it's nasty. That might save some time. But again, it doesn't sound super awesome. Sounds better than what it was when I started. So we'll see, maybe it'll sound even better. I put out an email to the other principals because they're all playing this, and no one has replied about if they have a suggestion making it sound better. So, voila. Happy practicing. I need to go eat lunch before my next student. Have a good day.